So what I have here is a box full of nuts, some lug nuts. And yes, you've seen me go over lug nuts before, you know, some expensive titanium lug nuts, which serve a purpose and there's good quality behind them. But my friends at Bonoss makes those titanium lug nuts, but they also make some steel lug nuts, some high quality steel that have some security in mind. Because when you spend some money on the expensive wheels, or you have the upgraded wheels on a Performance Model Y, you want to protect those and keep them away from thieves. Because thieves don't care about your stuff, but you do. So this is why you got to get some locking lug nuts. But these are special locking lug nuts that are, they don't look ugly like other locking lug nuts. And let me show them to you. So right here on my Martian wheels, I have some Bonoss lug nuts, and these are titanium lug nuts, and this is raw titanium. They look amazing. They're super lightweight, super strong. Also on here, I have a spacer from Bonoss because I have a wide body kit on this Model Y. So I have this spaced out. And if you're running the stock suspension, stock wheels and tires, it's a good idea to get some spacers to space out that wheel to make it flush. It just looks better, in my opinion, and a lot of other people's opinions, but I think it looks really good. But back to my nuts. This right here is a nice, clean box that has some directions, but they're just lug nuts. And what's really cool about them is they're black. It's a gloss black finish, so it's gonna look really nice. I mean, they're steel, so they're a little heavy, but they're forged steel, so they're very strong. They're not like your factory nuts. I'll show you what factory nuts look like and how abused they look. The ugly steel lug nut that can warp, if this warps, it warps your rims, then it warps your rotors, and then it warps your brakes, and you don't stop very good. Even though you don't use your brakes very much, you don't want that. You want to replace your ugly lug nuts. But these are really a nice mirrored finish. They look amazing. You can get bigger sizes, either a 19 or a 21 millimeter. The really good thing is this taper right on here. And that's designed to sit flush with the wheel, so you don't get any warping or anything of your wheel or your brakes. You don't want that. But here is the kicker. This right here is the locking lug nut. You're thinking to yourself, that looks just like this one. And you're right, it does look just like this one. But this is a 7-sided lug nut. So what you get in the box, let me not mix these up here. What you get in the box is a regular socket for all of these, and then an adapter that is 7-sided just for those 4 special ones. That is really cool. You leave these in the car, so if you have to go somewhere and get a tire fix, they have everything for you. But now you have a locking lug nut. You're not going to find a 7-sided socket for this. The crazy thing about this is, you've seen a lot of locking lug nuts. They have that weird look right in here. And I'll show you on this Porsche that I'm babysitting in the driveway. It doesn't look good. And you know what? Let me show you that. These are actually bolts because the German does bolts. Anyway, this right here is the locking lug nut. So it's got a special nut that, or the special socket that grabs that, but it doesn't look like the others. This isn't as bad as some of them I've seen before, but you can tell that it's totally different than the rest. Again, it doesn't look bad, but it is different. With these new ones, it's not different at all. And what do you think about my best friend's 911? Thing looks amazing. Black with red interior. Ooh-wee. Makes me want to go for a drive. And before I show you how to put these on, because you don't need a jack, you don't need any special tools or anything, it's super easy, I want to address some of the concerns that, you know, I'm showing a lot of products lately. I mean, my car is fully decked out and everything, but I show a lot of products. And you know what? I do that for your benefit. Also my benefit. A lot of people send me free stuff, or I get a very good discount on some things that I'm looking for. But I only show you products that either I really like or I think that'll benefit you. You should see the crap that I get offered. You don't see everything, and sometimes it is crap. You're not gonna like everything. Not everyone's gonna like my nuts, and that's okay. You don't have to, but I'm here for you. But I'm gonna get back to some of the videos I used to do, since I've done everything I can on this. Plus this thing is for sale, so I'm not gonna have this. I'm gonna get back to some of the news things and trying out some things on the car. Do some fun stuff, and some funny stuff too. But let's install some nuts. All right, so what's really cool about lug nuts is you can take one off at a time. You don't have to remove the whole tire. So These titanium ones, and by the way, you torque these to 130 foot-pounds is what Tesla suggests. So these are super lightweight compared to the steel, but with lightweight comes a price. So these are a lot less money, but you get that nice look of that gloss black. The regular socket for this, get that in hand tight, and then 19 millimeter socket here. And that's it. So that looks really good in there. Let's put in one of the locking ones and see if you can tell the difference. Let's take one of the locking ones, set it in the special socket. You always want to put them in by hand so you don't cross thread them, because if you cross thread them, that's a bad day, because you have to replace the stud, you have to, oh, it's a lot. So you don't want to do that. So this doesn't work with that either. We're going to take the 19, we're going to take the black provided socket, and there you go. You can't tell the difference between those two. That's what's awesome about this. This is, you know what, let's put on a stock one and show you how ugly those are. Okay, that says it all right there. Regular steel, locking lug nut, stock ugly one, and those two are titanium lug nuts. I know what I would pick, and I know what I would not pick. And that's that ugly looking eyeball thing right there. I definitely like the black ones. I also like the titanium ones. It actually matches with this. The titanium ones you can get different colors, but those are a lot cheaper and they're locking. These aren't. These are just 19 millimeter lug nuts. Someone could just take off. But please don't do that. Shoot, now that they're all on, that actually looks better. Matches everything. Those are nice. I think these are really nice at a special price. I only show you products that I think are worth it. You don't believe how many products I get emailed. I say no to a lot of stuff. I only show you good stuff. And I hope you can appreciate that. Let me know down below, do you like these products? Do you want me to do more new stuff? Do you want me to do more testing? It's kind of hard. I don't have full self-driving, so I'm gonna be working with Tesla on some things about that, but do you want me to get into some other stuff like this? Show you more products? Let me know down below. And also, are your nuts special? Do you have special nuts? Or are you running stock ones, non-enhanced ones? By the way, if you have a Porsche, Bonoss makes spacers and bolts for that as well. Maybe I should ask them if they would like to hook up my best friend here. And maybe we get some spacers on that, because I'll tell you what, that could use some spacing out. I don't know if you like Porsche, but that could be, those wheels could be spaced out just a few millimeters, and that would look amazing. Anyway, thanks for watching. Stay awesome, stay positive. I'll catch you on the next one. See ya.